We found it very useful to monitor the media reports as we were passing the information along, trying to develop this warning sector area.
And then 2 hours from there,
Here it is.
be in South Central Kansas.
As it comes up. There you go.
Okay, fries, coleslaw, pasta salad.
And then 250, you know, in Architects.
Yeah, I drew one.
And that, I think that's partially responsible due to the non-backing winds. Everything stays pretty southerly
You had to do them again?
Yeah, well, I didn't do all that.
across the whole southern plains. It's due to that broad trough. Because there's a secondary low, actually it's the primary low, up towards Iowa, and then the secondary low down in our area. Because this is the large area of low pressure. It's keeping southerly winds instead of getting backing down to the low that we would like to see back. So
It doesn't look like you should rule out some storms.
I wouldn't rule out that things might happen a little bit earlier than...
That's what I'm thinking too, which is why I'd kind of like to.
Yeah, so...
I mean,
Nice transport of moisture.
How deep is the moisture in
That would be good to see.
Oklahoma, Dodge City,
I remember the sounding that you showed
even
last
Amarillo?
night at Fort Worth was very deep,
Oh, yeah.
and that's only going to come north.
Oh, absolutely.
So Oklahoma's probably seeing that pretty deep moisture already.
Well, Oklahoma yesterday was about 120 millibars.
That's
Pretty decent moisture.
fine.
Yeah. So we need that laptop.
So I guess I should hand it off to
Oh,
you
no.
then. All right.
Sorry, working for 10 again.
Yep.
We're looking for severe thunderstorms on Saturday in the southern and central plains. That's because a couple of factors are coming together to trigger one of the larger outbreaks that we've seen this month. That factor includes all this moisture. It's actually been in place for several days. What has been missing is this big U-shaped pattern or trough in the jet stream that will add wind energy to these storms and make them more severe. That all comes together on Saturday, but by Sunday, the jet stream pulls a little bit to the north and the storms move into a drier environment, makes them less severe. So we are looking for the possibility of some severe weather. Watch out for a few tornadoes, especially though hail and damaging winds. Back to you.
Your professional opinion about tomorrow?
Well, I think tomorrow we've got a good chance of a squall line.
Yeah.
That's almost a sure bet. If we don't get bitten by the cirrus canopy and other, haze and clouds and so forth, I think we might have a good day. I'm going to say, just briefly looking at everything, I think it's going to be in southern Oklahoma. Probably I-40 is south, would be my guess. And a squall line to the north and hopefully isolated supercells to the south.
We'll see.
I like I-40 as well.
Yeah.
Clinton, southward. Clinton is a starting point.
So the question I have for you, if my forecast is correct, will it not be on your highlights?
Possibly. This might go into the documentary, not
Oh,
the
I see.
highlights. So we'll see the reality.
The first bust of the year. Your highlights.
The only negative is there'll be 2,500 chasers.
It's a Saturday, yeah.
It's Saturday.
All the OU people will be out there.
Traceable outbreak.
Yeah, they
just be
you
careful,
can't pull
you know.
off the road no matter what. This car is everywhere.
It is March 26, 2004. We're at the Come and Go in Des Moines, Iowa. And chasing with Keith Brown and
Hi, Mom.
Tony Laubach from Colorado, and we are heading towards Wichita tonight and eventually towards Oklahoma. Chase day tomorrow, first big chase day of the year, looks like. So, boom or bust. I'm gonna purchase some cola here and hit the road.
KC0 mobile monitoring.
At the Super 8 in Wichita. I should say Park City, Kansas right now. In a cool southwesterly wind. And you can tell by the camera that what will today be? enough of my corny narration. Off at 4:10 a.m. Right.
What he's talking about right now is obviously an early development possibly.
Yeah, let's hope.
Like these might be
So.
better if you already started going around.
Okay, Tim.
We'll start the balls because we're up here.
This launch covers the area 65 miles east and west of the line, from 65 miles northwest of Enid, Oklahoma, to 25 miles east-southeast of Altus, Oklahoma. Hail to 3 inches and wind gusts to 80 miles per hour are possible. This launch includes the following counties in the Tonga City broadcast area. Which one is this tornado?
It's a tornado. It's KD5 DOJ, and it extends roughly from northwest of Enid down towards Altus, so most of western Oklahoma is included. So I think for the moment, we should continue south.
The wind was south at 17 miles. Copy that.
Off to the west here.
Depending on where we sit in an hour, I'm looking at taking Oklahoma 33 maybe towards the Watauga area. It's kind of between Clinton and Enid on the north and southwest line here, depending on where things sit at that particular location. The water was cloudy.
Yeah, copy that. We can take any road west at any time, depending on what begins to develop. But as far as speed is concerned, we probably have to get pretty far west in a hurry. So 40 would probably be the best bet. But we'll keep an eye on it and see what starts developing. KD5 DOJ.
With a temperature of 72.
Mile marker 211 or so, continuing south in the grunge. A little light rain, but for the most part it looks like we are out of the thunder showers. There was sort of a band that was oriented southeast northwest, moving northeast, and we're getting out of that. There's actually clearing now to the west, appearing, and coincidentally they just went with a tornado watch roughly from Enid to Altus, so southeast, northeast, southwest oriented, and we're going to continue down to 40 because we need to get west quite a bit, and that'll be the fastest route. And for now, that'll put us right about in the middle of the box, and we will adjust as necessary as things begin to develop. Dry line still out on the Oklahoma-Texas Panhandle border, and it's really encouraging to see this clearing out ahead of it. So there we have it at this time.
No audio for Channel 4, but I believe that's the cell we were talking about near Mulhall.
No, Byside.
Byside, excuse me.
Well, that's really developed a hook a lot more than just a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Holy crap. That's a pretty good mezzo on that thing already. Really quickly.
In the Byside area, tornado now just a little bit northwest of Byside, wrapped in rain, moving northeast around 35 miles per hour.
Good. We do have a beautiful compensation coming to the ground now. As I can see the rotation of the tornado. Tornado's approximately half.
Keep going, Mark. We may have lost Mark's connection there. So you folks out that way, you know, if you have friends that live out in the country there, the north of Isa, over toward Mutual, to north of Chester, you might want to give them a phone call because some of these folks may not have good television service out there. So for north of Byside, over toward Mutual, and north of Chester, you folks that live in Sealing, Camargo, Tologa, have friends in the area, or Woodward, give them a call. The ones Sharon looks like it's okay, but it's from just north of Byside, north Central.
Unfortunately, it's going to go north of 40, but
hail larger than chemical.
Go west faster than.
So once again, tornado warning from Byside northeastward, and then that storm approaching you folks in Elk City, just stay alert.
That thing's on 40 almost now, but we are so far from there that we got to take 40 west rapidly, and then we can blast north. But it wouldn't be worth it to go west now.
This storm may well produce a tornado in the next 60 minutes, so stay here.
You heard Gary. It is 1:53.
Very serious automobile accident.
And heading westbound on I-40 towards Elk City. But we'll probably take a north option from that point.
1:58 p.m. west of I-40. They have upgraded to moderate with the latest outlook. Yeah, that's the 20Z, so it's 2 o'clock in standard time. So we've got moderate, and we have 2 supercells right now, one in northwest Oklahoma, one in west central Oklahoma. The northern one has produced 1 or more tornadoes. The southern one looks like a supercell, but it's not produced any tornadoes yet. And we are still in grunge and garbage at exit 130, blasting west of 40.
What do you think's occurring?
I don't know. I'll have to see data after the fact, but something special is going on up there. Is that southern cell?
Yeah, if we can get lucky here, it's only 2:15. Still got a good bit of the day left on us here.
Hasn't done anything yet.
Exiting for gas at Loves at exit 108 here at Watanga. Supercell to our west.
It was 25 miles an hour northeast earlier. Now it's 20, but it's still near Foss Reservoir where they reported it earlier. So I think going west on 40 is the best bet at this point.
Possibly make out a base just to our west. Yeah. We're at exit 69 at the moment. What village is this? Clinton? Clinton.
Yes.
Okay.
Village.
Clinton, Oklahoma. And going north on 183 out of Clinton. Flags of inflow. Here's our storm.
Alright, get a little lowering out there, good.
Yep.
In our warning area.
Yeah, we got a nice little lowering developing off to your northwest.
Copy that. Alright, getting past these trees, small tornado on the ground.
Yeah. It's 33.
Okay. No. That was quick. Weak circulation. And it's roping out at 302. In Arapahoe, Oklahoma right now. We had a small tornado touchdown about 5 miles to our northwest.
I copy that.
In trees and continuing north on 183. We have Tony and Keith. Very excited, Tony.
Yeah, we definitely still have rotating rain curtains. Still rotating in there.
Yeah, definitely. Chaser convergence up here. Channel 9 just past us. Tony, what do you think of this?
I think I'm glad I got screwed up in Wichita. Try to keep that in the wraps, alright guys?
Yeah.
While we have a chance. I agree.
Let's pack up.
Otherwise,
Can.
to an interior room or hallway on the lowest floor. Stay away from windows.
In my opinion, so I think we can hang here for a second actually, and we have the east option to take.
Take cover now. Abandoned mobile homes and vehicles.
Yes. Who are those people? Oh,
You don't
Yuans?
want to party with all that?
Next hill.
Yeah.
Probably on the right.
The National Weather Service in Norman has issued
Right
a
here,
severe thunderstorm warning for Washington County in western Oklahoma until 4 p.m.
Dangly. Wide angle.
surprising for March, though.
Yeah.
I mean, it feels quite warm, and we had clear skies ahead of this storm, and we got to go east because back where the inflow tail goes in is would be where the action area would be, and we were getting away from it. So it's a good thing we moved when we did. We were at the Des Moines conference and bailed off. Got a couple of little tornadoes. So
Was that one about 10 minutes ago over here?
they reported it.
We saw a needle about 2/3 of the way down, and
they reported.
All right, there you go. You saw a tornado, right?
Did you see the first one?
No,
that,
we just got out here. We didn't leave in Norman until 1:30.
Well, it wasn't anything special. It was kind of a little sneaky thing earlier. But yeah, I'll take it.
I just got my camera back from the shop yesterday. So not a bad time.
What happened? Okay, tripod.
Tripod time.
Back from the OU days, and this is Tony. I forgot your last name. Laubach.
Chase of Convergence here.
Yeah.
Millions of people.
For March. The trip from Iowa paid off.
He's on the Woodward storm. He was up north. So I had Tim Reed on there. He said, man, I just had a half mile wide wind touchdown in front of me. There's another one. Gotta go.
It sucks balls, man.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know why that storm's going off so much more than this one.
Well, we think it's helicity value more than anything else because they're a little higher up.
Are they wind come back there?
I think so.
Oh, something pretty awesome first one.
Yeah, that's cool. Did you go out on the high risk March 4th crap?
No.
Yeah.
I honestly, I was talking with like Curtis and people all day at Sarkis, and it just didn't look good. We went onto the roof of Sarkis when it came through. It was that weak. We went onto the roof and we got hit by like 30-mile-an-hour winds.
I don't like how cold it's getting.
No. We haven't heard of any storms further south. This is the southernmost cell.
I don't think we've been listening yet.
Well, from anyone like around here. Yeah. It's Petrowski. Yeah.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. What town are we in?
Thomas.
We're in Thomas.
Well, they just lit up the sirens as we were driving through Thomas at 3:56 p.m.
The Storm Prediction Center in Norman has issued a tornado watch for portions of Oklahoma, effective until 6 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Still, what road are we on?
8 north.
Time 4:28 on 8 north. Nice CG.
CG!
It's here. Looking southwest at our southern storm. Still down the line.
Cell. This one has had thunderclouds with it, has a very strong circulation. So from Clinton down to Bessie over to Weatherford, you guys stay alert to the possibility of tornadic weather with this. We have storm trackers around this particular storm. Watching it very carefully.
Could you turn the weather radio up, please?
Turn it up?
Yeah, yes, please.
The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for southeastern Custer County in western Oklahoma until 5:15 p.m. At 4:48 p.m., Doppler radar detected a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado 5 miles south of Clinton, moving northeast at 30 miles an hour. Locations in the warning.
There's our storm.
Weatherford
It's in the south.
between mile markers 70 and 85.
Ooh, look at the structure. Beautiful. Oh, what a beauty for March. Under the girders.
Oh, they're doing it too. Good by 40. We're going to continue south on 54 here to get out of the rain hail and get out of the way of the updraft in case it does anything.
Here now, it's just backing around.
Well, it's kind of weak. There's a weak circulation here. Like you can see inflow coming in here. You can see RFD coming out here. So there's a weak circulation here, but I don't see anything really intense right now.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean it couldn't do something, but it's still kind of disorganized and weak.
Okay, that's looking north. Driving east.
Well, the chasers came out to play today, didn't they?
That was Amos.
Lake Naftel, US frequency. Going east.
Roger that. Hey Amos.
Hey, what's up, man?
We've met formally before.
I don't know if we have either.
Yeah, but good to see you finally.
Good to see you too, man. Hell of a good day to.
Oh, excellent. I'm glad we came down.
Nice for March, huh?
It's beautiful.
I just noticed that.
Yeah.
I don't know where I thought we should be looking, but.
No, I think we can stay here for a couple more minutes. My tripod broke!
How'd your tripod break?
I just picked it up and it fell apart.
I guess we've never met. Keith Brown.
Oh, Amos Magliocco. Good to meet you.
Yes.
Good. How are you doing? Good, man. Had a good day.
Make it out.
What? Yeah.
Have you seen a radar recently?
Yeah, I got probably about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
There's nothing to the south. I mean, it's really the only storm, right?
Yeah, I know.
The last model runs I saw had a really narrow tongue of instability all the way through 6Z, and I'm wondering if we're now east of that.
Yeah.
Model's full of shit.
I know. Driving north on an unnamed road that I don't know.
Calumet.
From Calumet northward towards I-40. And this is the only game in town right now at 6:36.
Look out, cow! Look out! Ah!
Bloody hell. East now on another unmarked dirt road.
What?
Would it be cool if that's funneling right there? Funneling.
It would. Yeah, I see it.
Go.
Looking north. Look at that. Look at this. Come on. Come on. Taking it off wide. Looking northwest. 2 funnels. Woo-hoo-hoo! Come on, form. Tried to put on a show for us. It's still rotating right here. Oh, that was great.
Well, you want to head east?
Yeah, go to 81 and up to Okarche. Start heading towards Wichita, I guess. Or following it.
Right. That's good.
At 6:25 p.m.
Good luck, Jersey.
Wow, 5 minutes of tape left. I have two. All right.
I'm tired. Long day. Is that good? That's good.